Alright, what is up, bros? I'm Enjoy, and I'm very excited to bring you guys my first upload to this new Pokemon channel. So, you might be wondering what you're looking at right now on your screen, and this is my lame little way of giving you guys a team preview for the battle, because as you know, on the battles that I do decide to do Pokemon Online replay player uploads, they don't give the team preview at the beginning, so I thought I'd give you that. Anyway, on to the battle. This is an OU match that I had against some random dude on Pokemon Online. It had a good variation and turned out to be a really good battle, and it came down to just a couple of plays at the end. And yeah, so this is a team that I've been using for quite some time now. I've grown very comfortable with it, and don't really lose with it. It's very powerful. So anyway, looking at his team, it's a rain team. I'm going to lead with my Doug trio just because I need those rocks up for Dragonite, who is the biggest threat. So let's get on to the battle. So, as I said before, I lead with my Doug trio. I'm just going to go for my rocks on the first turn because I do carry the Focus Sash, so I'll be able to take whatever hit. He decides to go for an Ice Beam rather than Scald, which I found strange, but I'm going to hit him with a full power reversal, which does do quite a hefty chunk to this Politoed, telling me that although it does have, or no, it's not. It doesn't have leftovers, so it's offensive. So my Lucario scares him out. I'm just going to go for the safe Extreme Speed, and in comes the Skarmory. I do not want to stay in because close combat really doesn't do too much to Skarmory's coming from a Lucario, but I'm going to go into Jellicent, hoping to get a Rain Burst boosted Surf off, but he's going to Whirlwind me right back into Lucario. I really don't want to stay in, so I'm going to go into Reuniclus. He is going to switch out into his Jirachi, so I'm just going to go for a Focus Blast, trying to get some damage off. Scout if he's the special defensive set or the sub-common set or whatever. So I'm just going to hit him with a Focus Blast. He switches into Dragonite, which was a huge threat, so after Stealth Rocks and Focus Blast, it's definitely in the range where Psychic can take it out, but he hits me with an Outrage, and that almost surely tells me that he was Choice Banded, so it leaves me on 2, and it's great that I lived on 2, obviously because I got to kill it off, but also I got to see, by him going for Water Pulse, that this is the sub-Calm Mind Rain Abusing variant, which is really good to know. So I go to my Hydreigon. I'm an Expert Belt Hydreigon, but as you can see, I'm only going to go for the Earthquake here. I tend to try to bluff this until I absolutely need to reveal my item, and it works really well. So now he probably thinks that I'm some sort of physical choice variant. I'm going to switch into Jellicent, excuse me, to take a Hurricane. He goes for a sub, which I found weird, and he's sub Life Orb, which I haven't really seen on a Tornadus, but I do get confused from the Hurricane. Thankfully, I don't get fully confused or hit myself, whatever, and I go for a Surf and Break his sub. Nothing else on my team wants to take one of these, so I'm just going to leave in my Jellicent as death fodder. And, yeah. So now I'm going to go into Lucario, threaten him out with the Extreme Speed again. I figured he'd want to stay in just because he'd barely live after the Stealth Rocks, but I go for the Extreme Speed. He brings in that Skarm again. Now I just decide I want to stay in and fire off an Adamant Life Orb close combat, because it should do something. It does 42%, which was pretty good. And he just decides, I believe, to go, yeah, he goes for the Brave Bird just to take me out. And I was a little bit surprised that that took me out from that range. But anyway, Skarmory is not sitting at a very good amount of HP. I got on my Hydreigon. I'm just going to go for a Fire Blast because I don't want to go for a Draco Meteor quite yet and lower my special attack. So he's going to go into his Tornadus. He's barely got any HP left. I decide I need something to take a hit. Its last Life Orb hit. So I decide Ferrothorn won't be that important. So this is where the battle gets pretty crucial. It's 2-on-2. He goes into his Jirachi. I have to switch out into my Hydreigon because my Ferrothorn can't do anything to it, and I don't want him to set up. He goes for a sub, and now I know he's going to go for a Thunder, and I'm just praying that it doesn't get me fully paralyzed, or that he doesn't get the paralyzation, and he doesn't. And I hit him with an Earthquake, revealing, or again having him thinking that I'm Choice. I go for the Earthquake again, thinking that he's going to stay in with Jirachi. He doesn't stay in. Now this was crucial. I go for the Draco Meteor because it was kind of a last-ditch effort. And now I think he's going to switch back into Latios. My only chance at winning this battle is predicting that, going for a Draco Meteor. And if you look at it, he does do that. And I smack him with a Draco Meteor, and that means that the game is mine. So had he stayed in with Jirachi, he probably could have taken an Earthquake. I don't know what he would have done. Maybe gotten some confused hacks with the Water Pulse or something, but a couple crucial plays there. He goes for a Thunder. I do get paralyzed this time, but it's no match for my Expert Belted Earthquake. So after he hits me with a Water Pulse, I don't get fully paralyzed and I take him out. So that was a great game, random dude on Pokemon Online. I hope you guys enjoyed my first battle on this channel, and have a good day. Later.